All right, welcome back to the Database Design and Development course. This is week 3, lesson 3, Microsoft Access Calculated Fields. Again, this is going to be a hands-on Microsoft Access lesson. So let's go ahead and get over there. Again, with all my lessons, I have the write-up on my website. I'll put the link down in the description. Let's pop over into Access and get going. Let's go ahead and zoom in. All right, so we can go ahead and close all this out. That's from last lesson. And let's go ahead and just open up our k-means table. And I'm going to see if I can zoom out a little bit here for you so you can see. Okay, now a calculated field is actually exactly what it sounds like. It's a field we calculate using other data. It can be data from the table you're in, or it can be data from other tables, or just constants you put in there. I'm going to make this as simple as possible. We're just going to do it from the table we're in. So what we're going to do is we're going to look over here at average labor and labor cost, and I'm just going to subtract the two. You know, it doesn't actually mean much of a value, but let's go ahead and just select a column next to it. This is where your column's going to go. Then you go up here to Table Fields and More Fields, and we're going to scroll all the way down to, I got to expand out again, Sorry about the eye chart here. I'll zoom in again in a second here, but you hit More Fields up here. You scroll down until almost the very bottom. You see this thing called Calculated Field. And down here, it says, it's probably hard to see, but this says text, number, currency, yes, no, date, time. Yes, no's are called booleans. You know, that's the kind of thing. But we're going to do number, okay? The simplest calculated field to create. Okay, now I'm going to zoom back in again so you can see what's going on. There we go. All right. Oops. What did I do? All right. So here we go. This is the expression builder. Okay. So what we got here, we have a table. We have functions that you can kind of go through here. Built-in functions. You can look. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Every kind of possible, trig functions, your math functions all along here. Constants, operators, arithmetic operators, in case you don't remember them. But we're just going to add two simple things. Let's go up to k-means, and we're going to pick average labor. Just double click on it, and we're going to subtract from it average cost. So we just go subtract to labor cost. Okay? And that creates this field. Okay? Now we hit OK, and a new field create. Okay, it went over one more than I thought it was going to, and we could name it. We'll just name it Calc1. And obviously you can grab and drag it over, put it where I wanted it originally. So there we go. So that's a calculated field. So now if we look over here, let's see if I can change my view here. I'm kind of zoomed in. Now if I go over here to the k-means and I click on it and I go to design view, you can see down here I've got a calculated field. Data type is calculated. And let me go ahead and zoom down the bottom so you can see down here is the actual calculation. And I could change the calculation here because right now remember I did a subtraction. I can make this a multiplication. Okay. Then I hit that. Good. Now I go back up here, right click on it, and I go back to data sheet view. I save the table. Okay, hit yes. It saves and goes back into data sheet view. It had to save because I made a change. Now if you go here, you'll see now this calc field's much bigger than it was before because I made it a multiplication instead of a subtraction thing, and you can slide it over. All right, so that's calculated fields. It's a quick introduction. A couple ways you can make them: expression builder or in the data sheet view. And you can also, of course, always build them within queries. All right, until the next lesson, thank you very much.